of the Year. Of course, ESP stands for Education Support Professional, and it's our highest award that we honor our classified employees with.
Every day I come into work to be the person that I needed when I was this age.
Being here in the building today, you can definitely see and feel the impact that she has on our colleagues and our students. It's just pretty incredible.
She has a huge capacity for love, but the love that she has for those levels is just, it's awe-inspiring. She loves them so much, and it's apparent with every single thing she does. And when she talks about them, her face just lights up.
She's such a huge part of the everyday operation in this building. She is everywhere, and I don't know how she does it. Her principal doesn't know how she does it. And that's the thing with Mandy, is she is irreplaceable, and that's why she's so needed everywhere.
I'm very proud of her. I know that she works super hard, both here at Finger Lake, and she works hard reaching out to other community members and just making sure that the message of what ESPs do every single day, and that they really are the backbone. The school would shut down if I didn't have the ESPs here. I think it's great that she's being celebrated not only for her work as an ESP, but also for her work at encouraging others who are in the same position to know that what they do is valuable, it's important, and they're irreplaceable.
She shows up early and she leaves all the time. She's really invested in what's going on in the classroom. She's excited about it.
I couldn't imagine anybody more deserving than you for the ESP of the Year.
Congratulations, Mandy.
Congratulations, Mandy.
Mandy, congratulations so much.
Well, congratulations.
I don't know that last night with her husband also had it was also pretty fun that day. When we announced the award, we tried to surprise the recipient, and it's usually in the form of an assembly. Thank you. I've been out of the classroom too long, apparently. In the form of an assembly, and it's usually under some other guise. And luckily enough, at her school, they had an assembly planned already. So we just kind of showed up for the assembly. Her principal, we filmed her after having been pied in the face because it was a spirit day and she had to clean up. And so she was like really worried. No, you look fantastic. Anyways, I just thought I'd show that behind the scenes story. But it truly is a tremendous honor to welcome Mandy Swarthout as a 2024 ESP of the Year. Yeah, everyone in this room should understand the enormous contributions that all ESPs make to the success of our students and the safety of our school communities. Mandy was selected for this award because she embodies the passion that we want every educator and rising union leader to have. Somehow, she pours everything she has into her students, her school, her local, and her fellow USPs across the state and country simultaneously. I've known Mandy for several years, and her personal and professional growth has been astounding. She's just a whirling dervish of activity. It's fun, really, to watch her work, to work with members, to convert members. And so without further ado, please help me welcome our 2024 ESP of the Year, Mandy Swarthout of the Maximum Classified Employees Association.
Oh my gosh. Wow, look at me. I'm up here. First of all, I want to say I didn't do this alone. Every one of you ESPs out there helped me. Thank you. Take a breath. Good evening, NEA-Alaska delegates. I am honored to stand before you as your 2024 ESP of the Year. You have to give me a minute. sorry. For much of my life, I never imagined I would be in this position. Early in my life, I was that IEP student we all experience. I lacked confidence and learned to accept the low expectations that others had for me. That self-doubt made me wonder if the things people said about me were actually true. It made me question whether I could ever make anything of myself. It made me drop out of high school, and it made me actually believe for a long time that I either or couldn't succeed, and that I would never make a difference in the world. And I apologize, I'm extremely nervous, so give me just a sec. I know there's many of you out there who have experienced this. And for those of you who have, you understand how soul-crushing and demoralizing it can be. Sadly, there are too many of our students who experience this every day, and it has only been through a long and challenging transformation that I am proud to say that it is never too late to turn things around and be who you needed when you were younger. Butterfly, I eventually took a job as a bus driver, one of the many classes of education support providers who play a vital role in our public education system. From that position, I moved into working inside a school, which changed my life forever. My first job working alongside teachers and support staff was a substitute custodian. But I knew I wanted more. Within a month, I was full-time. During this time, I was able to see the profound impact that teachers and paras and everybody else in the building had on students, and I wanted that. I wanted to work directly with kids and their growth. I witnessed the full spectrum of emotions, from joy to frustrations, but it was exciting to me, and it was a challenge I wanted to accept, as well as an opportunity to be who I needed at that age. It was while working as a custodian that I learned about the power of being a union member. Like so many who work to keep our schools safe and clean, we encounter challenges. Our work is hard, pay often doesn't cover our bills, and we feel like a forgotten part of the workforce. I encountered bullying supervisors, and with nowhere else to turn, I contacted CEA, the Classified Employee Association, in the Matsu Valley, and I knew almost immediately they had my back, and I wanted to be part of that as well. In 2019, I applied for and accepted a job as a paraeducator. Finally getting to work with students, this experience was eye-opening. The school itself just wasn't a great fit. 3 years ago, I accepted a paraeducator position at Finger Lake Elementary School, working with students with intensive needs. I was home. Every single day I go to work, I remind myself that I can and will be the change I want to see in the world. I want to be there for my students, I want to lift up my colleagues, and I want to show all those who ever doubted me that I have become a force for good in this world, and I get to be who I needed when I was little. The work we do should never be taken lightly. We are creating a brighter future, one student at a time. We are molding young minds to build a world we want to live in. With such lofty aspirations, it can be hard to balance the daily responsibilities we all have to our respective unions. In an effort to get back to my union, I have stepped into the role of membership chair, tasked with engaging one-on-one with new ESPs entering our district. Through my work, I have also been asked to travel the state helping recruit ESPs and other locals. It has been richly rewarding to meet the diverse and amazing members and potential members we have across our vast state. My journey has been a rocky one. There have been good times, as well as tears of laughter, tears of anguish, but it's all been worth it. So with all of this said, I want to thank all of you who have supported, pushed, dragged, or kicked my hiney into gear to achieve what I once thought was impossible. Without you, I could not be the person that I so desperately needed when I was younger. And remember, it's not the certificate that makes you an educator, it's your heart. Again, thank you for this